Hello, internet world.
We're back with another episode of TV Nerdz, and we have some special guests here. We have a returning guest, and we have a new guest on here.
So, actually, I guess on this one, I was an old guest, on a different podcast a while ago. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been about like a year or so.
Almost literally a year ago, I feel like.
New
place almost looks the same.
It's beautiful. You guys made it literally made it your own. It looks really, really nice.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
It's fun. I like this place.
Same to you, because y'all's place is right next door.
Thanks. Yeah, right.
Full circle shit right there, bro. Full circle shit.
Freaking neighbors.
It's always so trippy every time we come through. It's just like magic is being made in here. Come on.
That is true in all aspects.
That's how we feel when we come in here. We're like,
aspects.
wow, movie magic.
Like every time we hear like beeps or like bumps, you're like, they're doing some shit.
Oh, we working. We working. Yeah. It's like you hear them though, like outside the club. They go,
yeah. You're like, oh, I wish
It's
I
like,
went
oh.
here.
It's like, do we have VIP to come in? You know,
There's a whole line outside.
Yeah.
I know the guys.
I know the guys.
Right.
I've walked in here before too, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know you guys were working." Don't want to intrude.
So what's the most recent thing y'all been working on?
Oh man, we got this album coming out within the next month. We've been working on mixing and mastering for it
For a while. We've been making this out. I mean, there's some songs on it from we made 3 years ago, and then there's some from last year, and then there's a couple that's literally a couple weeks ago. We're like, yeah, that one. But it's gonna have 17 tracks on it. It's gonna be more towards the electronic kind of vibe.
Okay.
And the album's gonna be called Queso Case Lost in Space. So we're gonna get a lot of space vibes.
Spacey vibes, futuristic style. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I've had a lot of fun working on it, and been our biggest piece yet. So
Doing that along with creating other people's projects. Chase Prime comes in, he's getting his old album done there.
I think we rushed ahead. We never introduced you guys.
Oh, hey.
So, Joint Empire Troop, right?
Yes,
Jet,
sir.
baby.
Jet.
On this lovely B.A.J.O.W Friday.
Jet up in this house. With B.A.J.O.W.
Explain what B.A.J.O.W Friday is.
Well,
They got us on the B.A.J.O.W, son.
everyone be on B.A.J.O.W, bro. Yeah,
Big ass jug of wine.
Fridays.
B.A.J.O.W is something.
It's
Started a while ago, actually. It started I would say probably about a year ago.
Yeah, a little more than a year ago. It was just we're like, let's make Fridays more fun, and all of a sudden,
I mean, that's always something that makes a workplace just fun. You gotta
something Friday.
For all the big businesses out here, team bonding.
It's so funny. It's so funny when you have some of these corporations do team bonding.
Ain't nothing more fun than B.A.J.O.W team bonding.
You got some of these companies be like, oh, let's do a basketball tournament together. Let's play kickball. It's like,
oh, let's drink big ass jugs of wine together.
Said nobody but Jet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure other people said it.
Probably, yeah.
But
now that you think back about it, I've never had a bad time in wine.
Right?
That's true.
I feel like wine gets the blood flowing. To me, at least, when we're sitting in there, we're like, I don't know what to do. Something starts flowing. The B.A.J.O.W kind of gets the ball rolling
through your veins.
It's not like liquor where it's
angry out the gate.
Man, what do you drink?
Cracking.
Hey, I like crack.
Yeah,
that's probably why you get angry.
Nah, what you talking about? You probably drinking that Johnny Walker Red.
Oh.
That old school shit.
Johnny Walker? What is that?
Older than that.
Scotch?
You drinking with your grandfather?
Yeah. I was over at 86 room drinking Sazeracs.
You know what? I think I've had that cocktail there before.
Fire, ain't it,
It
though?
was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Heard of it.
It definitely hit me different. I mean, I know it's I can't really drink tequila. This man could drink tequila like water, but I can't do that shit. Absinthe though,
I drink all types of liquor, so
it's a different
just
type of liquor.
Whatever's handed.
Yeah, it just
sneaks up.
Whatever I'm in the feeling for,
That's the one thing I realized. It sneaks up on you with absinthe. It's not one that I had 2 drinks and then I realized I was 4 later and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it goes down really smooth.
Yeah.
There's a little hole in the wall space in downtown Fort Myers where it's kind of like a 40s theme. You know,
That's what we're talking about.
Just without the racism.
That's what I got.
Well,
and they actually served moonshine. I tried like a peach moonshine. It was actually pretty good.
I think I had that absinthe cocktail, and then I had I think it was like a smoked old fashioned there before. And it was really good. Yeah.
I had a Vesper. Never heard of it.
I had I think a dark and stormy.
Yeah, like rum and ginger beer. That shit is pretty
Classic.
good.
Classic sailor stuff.
And then I had a Bee's Knees. Yeah.
Was it the bee's knees?
Yeah, I took the glasses home.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take them.
Shit's so good, you stole the glass.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, to start off this episode, let's talk. You know, let's continue the conversation we had last time about the Metaverse. You know, so I mean, we're starting to see it already. That Facebook is already saying, hey, you know, instead of just saying Facebook, saying Meta is just. I just feel like it's a crazy concept. You know.
No doubt.
I mean, how y'all feeling about it?
It's definitely something new. You know, I think for everybody.
right.
Have you ever? It reminds me just of like I read the book and I watched the movie Ready Player One. That just kind of I feel like that was like the same idea, but kind of implemented differently. You know, more towards like the gaming side. But I feel like there is going to be a lot of gaming realm in the metaverse, but also like people are buying property on it.
Yeah. That to me is like what I don't really get.
That's the crazy part about it, like the whole NFT thing with it. And I mean, it's funny. There's someone who actually paid like a lot of money just to have a house in the metaverse next to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, dude, I was seeing that. I'm like, does Snoop get paid? Who gets paid? Where's the money go? Like, where's the money go?
Bro, the way I'm imagining,
who owns that virtual property?
Like people investing into like real estate in it. I'm just like
what's gonna happen in the future is like, oh man, I want to go play like FIFA soccer, but it's on this part of the metaverse. Man, I gotta pay the dang troll toll to Snoop Dogg to go past his house because it's on the way to the FIFA part of the metaverse.
I mean, like that's kind of like
I gotta
life,
hop
though.
the server over. I don't know.
And it's just kind of like real life. You gotta pay the Uber driver to drive you places. You gotta
pay the troll toll.
You gotta pretty much paying for gas.
Probably for servers.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
From like,
usage.
I gotta go to this server now. I gotta pay this kind of fee.
We'll probably have like
server.
different like rankings of servers. Though, like this is like the best server to be on. Best server, worst server,
gonna be the most
cheap
expensive one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one.
You gotta have a certain amount of tokens.
A girl sold like a picture,
Bitcoin.
NFT for $12 million.
Yeah,
$12 million.
Yeah.
for an NFT.
I think she was
a digital picture.
I think she was 13 or 12.
Dude, 13 or 12?
Yeah, the age was ridiculous. Age was ridiculous.
Man, I'm thinking back to like when I was like 13 and 12, bro. Like I was still playing like football on the street. Like,
right?
This mailbox is the end zone. That mailbox is the end zone. Now these kids are talking like, man, I could make my own NFT on my design.
Most technological
platform.
I was probably getting was playing.
250,000, mom.
Yeah. What? There's like 10
Do you
year olds
have
making
that?
businesses
Is that my
right
college?
now.
Can I use my college fund right now?
I'm just looking at them like, was I doing life all wrong? Like when I was a kid, like come on.
No, you were being a kid.
Nah, that's just different time, man. Really, like, cause seeing all, like you said, Meta and like all the virtual worlds and stuff, and now they're making stuff that you can like feel stuff in the metaverse too.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna come back. They're gonna live in the metaverse.
That's also scary
You know
that they're
I mean?
making it that you can like feel it. Because what if someone like hacks your suit and just makes it like you just get lit up like 24/7? You can't take it off.
I actually didn't think about it like that. That's
Yeah.
crazy to think about.
Like when you
Elon
see things like this,
Musk
like things are gonna go bad. Like there's gonna be some glitches. Of
gonna be
course.
weird.
It's gonna be just,
We gonna be alive for it.
It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, right.
I'll be sitting here drinking B.A.J.O.W.
Cheers to that. Strap in, everyone.
it's gonna feel like the Matrix, like in real life type shit.
I want to be
doubt.
like Ghost in the Shell.
Oh,
Ghost in the
true.
Shell?
Yeah, if we're going into the metaverse stuff, as long as I get prosthetics, you give me like
Cyberpunk shit.
Yeah, some shit I can do.
That'd be pretty tight though. It'd be part like cybernetic being.
We got seen Boba Fett
Part bionic.
recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shran, whatever, the girl, the one that got the
Yeah,
stomach.
the hell that, and then Thundercat was on Boba Fett, and he was the guy that put it all put her all together and everything. I thought it was a cool.
That was a cool set. That was a cool scene.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not gonna hide up all that machinery.
Yeah, right.
He was all weird with it.
He tweeted something about saying it's like, man, I'm weird in real life. I had to be weird in Star Wars canon.
I wasn't even mad at it.
No, I was like, this is dope.
But have you? I don't want to stray off, but with the Star Wars and the games and everything, they're making all the rides and not the rides, but the vehicles as NFT.
Really?
Are they like funding vehicles?
Yeah, like you know like the pod racer.
Yeah.
So you can like actually like NFT buy a pod racer on the Metaverse and, jeez. Pretty soon people will be driving like the DeLorean, bro, the Back to the Future car, Jurassic Park car, like Ready Player One.
They're gonna be driving the Night Striker cars.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't.
Dukes of Hazzard cars, so they're gonna go old school with it.
Shoot, why not Hot Wheels?
I don't know if I'm behind the wave or not. That shit sounds just crazy.
Again, if I get like the crazy cybernetic stuff,
enhancements,
if it could be cool in real world,
yeah.
I'm all for it. Cause
it's like I'm not gonna go into virtual world now. I'm still struggling in the real world.
Right? That would
Exactly.
It's like once I get out the Metaverse, I'm just
that kind of defeats the purpose, really. Like it's like what?
You're like top tier number one on the leaderboard in the Metaverse, and then you like pop out and you're like, can't wait to cook up.
It's like past due bill.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
Ramen again tonight.
But now, like Ready Player One, though, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's you. That's this guy online.
Mm-hmm.
He's crazy, but he lives in like a slum."
And
you know, like
which is how it be sometimes in real life. You know,
it's
when
true.
You be gaming,
right?
You be gaming, you be thinking, "Oh, this guy's like top in like, you know, whatever game." The next thing you know,
All
it's
about
like he's just some 12-year-old kid. Like,
it's like when you like face the boss in a video game, and then when you get to play as the boss in the video game.
Duh, I used to hate that shit, bro.
Oh my God.
No, that's especially in goddamn Mortal Kombat when you
Shao Kahn, bro.
And once you get him as a playable character, he is weak as shit. It's like
Tekken does the same thing.
Oh yeah,
the new Tekken 7 was like this Akuma. Some dude, he got like Street Fighter moves.
Yeah,
I can't deal with it, bro. When
you have to play like the
I haven't played Street Fighter in so long.
I know, that's why I'm just so new. And it's Tekken. Who put Street Fighter in Tekken? I was done, bro.
That's how they messed you up.
It was wild when they actually put. I'm like
the spinning kick.
Like
thing.
they put this guy in the Tekken game. Like how?
You can't stop this dude.
Sora comes to Tekken.
He just getting wrecked by feet.
It was. I thought it was kind of interesting when they put Sora in Tekken. I'm just like. It would be cool to see him like go against like, you know, Jin or something like that. So
I had wondered what game. Well, not wondered, but like in my youth, playing with controllers, PlayStation 2 specifically.
Yeah, PlayStation 2. Yeah.
If you ever had the issues where your controllers start going, you had to use some.
Because you're going too hard on Budokai 2. Like,
bro, just to spin Yoshi around, man. That's it.
To the point where now you just drift around, so you just you let go of the controller and the player just. Why is he always looking left? Though I don't.
That was always the first button to fuck up on the PS2
honestly.
controller was the right fucking
but like
right joystick.
You ever had to like do anything like with a Game Boy, get tape put on the back? What was the jankiest setup for a game?
Bro, like the original Game Boy, there was
on your
like
head,
4 to 6 batteries or some shit like that. Like if that thing came loose, they had like 8 batteries just falling out.
I remember I
little
got
duct
the
tape.
little light adjustment for like for the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Plug that shit in the bottom and it came out.
Yeah, it was the light and a magnifier So it's like.
Is that the one that did this?
Yeah, bro. It was like a reading light. It was like a reading light, but for a Game Boy, because that shit had no backlight.
Yeah, and like I remember it was saying like, oh, you can play in the dark. So like I actually like went on my cover like when I was a kid, like and I'm like, I still can barely see this shit. What the fuck?
Let me ask you a question. Did it lit just the speaker and the name?
Yeah,
like,
right.
It never lit the top of the Game Boy. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. It just got the bottom and the mid
your
part.
stomach. So if you had it on your stomach, your whole chest and here was lit.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see the
can't
screen.
See shit. Like,
I was pretty lucky, man. My bed had like a light above it, like right above my bed, so I could like there's like an overhang above my bed, so I can turn it on. And I can just play it, but I had that for the car rides and shit. Whenever we were on like road trips
like
and
late
shit, like at
night.
night, I had that light chilling in the back, like.
I remember. I think it was my first, my first month having the Game Boy, first car ride. I then was like, "Ma, I need one of those.
Need
lights.
to get a light."
Yeah,
right.
Just trying to catch the light.
You gotta catch the street light. You gotta catch the street light.
Yo,
I can
what?
play it now.
Damn. It's like, oh shit, oh we got a red light, a street light. Let's go.
By the way, what games were y'all vibing to on Game Boy back then?
I'll be honest. I was Pokemon all the way.
Pokemon Red.
Same,
I still
bro.
have.
Oh yeah.
I was the most into like Pokemon, like Silver, Gold, and Crystal. Those are my like three.
I still have my OG Red version and my OG Silver, except the Silver, the save card is broken, which is like on all of them.
Red, blue, and yellow.
Those are the literal OG.
Yeah.
I would also play. I play a lot of Tetris.
He was about to pour that in with the lid off.
Oh my god. That would have been.
This man's having a B.A.J.O.W Friday.
Yeah, I was into like the Pokemon for Game Boy. I was into like other different games. Like I played like just whatever I was into. And they had a game for it.
Y'all
Like,
ever
I
played-
had Shrek 2 for a Game Boy.
Yes, bro.
Y'all ever play Gex, the lizard?
Yeah.
You play Gex, the little shooting lizard, bro?
Was like a little green.
Yeah,
gecko
dog.
dude?
Yeah, Gex.
And he would just be jumping and.
Gex, Dexter's Lab.
I played
On Game Boy?
Bugs
The
Bunny
shit.
on Game Boy.
Dex was hard.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know
yeah,
how I got
Shrek
past
2.
it.
Gex was really hard.
Shrek 2 game was actually
Once you got to
funny
the
as
end
hell.
of that game.
Shrek 2 on GameCube was crazy.
Oh yeah, it was wild. Like you had the ability where he could fart in that game,
And you can like change your
You could fart.
character.
Yeah,
It's Shrek,
Press B for.
man.
that is wild. It's a Shrek game, so what do you expect?
Yeah,
I guess
right.
like you got to probably button for burping too or something.
But it was like a brawler game too. They would like
Yeah.
I had
you could
Pokemon.
snap or
No. This is the Game Boy one with the camera,
mm,
and you can it's supposed to buy a printer with it.
yeah, and it prints out like
And it
it basically
prints
the
out-
first like AR.
Yeah.
The first selfie cam ever.
Yeah, but you put Pokemon around you.
Y'all never seen this?
I've seen, yeah.
Bro, you could take pictures.
Can't say
yourself,
that I have.
And it was the shittiest cat thing.
It was like the
I was like, what are you doing?
no, it was like you know at Chuck E. Cheese when you were a kid, like the little,
90s?
the
Yeah,
little
like
you know
early
yeah.
90s, like 95.
It was like the Chuck E. Cheese photo booth.
When did Pokemon come out?
You ever seen like those Scantron
I think Pokemon
things?
came out in like the 90s, right?
Yeah, I was just saying, like,
98,
but this
97.
It's old.
But this was a Game Boy, camera. So this came out like in the early '90s. But like it was big. It was like a solid piece. It was about this big. It's about the same size as your Game Boy. It would stick out the back like another 4 inches, right?
printer had to be
and you
there.
had a big ass knob at the top so you could rotate it to either sell for other people.
You know, it's so funny because to me it looks dumb as shit right
yeah.
now. But like back then, that was like, yo, you
That's
got
the
that?
biggest-
You got the
that's the
latest
biggest-
shit
yeah.
right now? Like,
Like I remember when I got my Game Boy. I got the Game Boy Advance.
you got this
so,
big ass camera sticking off the back of a Game Boy.
Like I'm seeing everybody else with like the OG Game Boy, the Game Boy SP. I'm just
Game Boy
like,
Color.
everybody look at me like,
with
I'm
the-
just like the big shot, and I got the Game Boy Advance. It's just
That shit is
You
too
couldn't
funny.
save photos. So you just
You couldn't save it?
No,
It was like whatever photo you took. That was.
How did it print it out? How was it? Like it just
You had once you took the photo, then you connect the printer.
like
and
a
it
hard
prints
wire
out.
to the printer.
It's a one and done.
duh.
If you don't have if you can't like develop it,
Yeah.
you ain't got
Sorry.
You all like
Yeah.
out of focus and shit. It's like
There's no save. So there'll be times where it's like you took a dope ass picture of a face.
man.
It looks dope.
Yo,
You
speaking
turn it off.
of Pokemon, there's a new Pokemon
Gone.
game that's out now.
Legend of
one?
Arceus. Yeah.
But yo, what's your favorite Pokemon game that you ever played?
I'd probably say the one I spent the most time on was Pokemon Pearl. And then before that was Ruby. But
Yeah, that's my favorite one, Pokemon Pearl. That was like,
yeah.
Ruby was really dope.
Yeah. And then I also
Game
had this
Boy
other Pokemon
Advance.
game that was like a Tetris type of
No.
Pokemon game,
I
which
had,
is pretty cool.
I had one from I had one a DS. One of
That's
the Pokemon's
cool.
Fire, I think it was. Fire and
Ooh,
Ice.
Fire Red.
Oh, yeah,
Fire,
Fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
I won that on the DS
That's
at a grab machine.
That's
Wow.
lit.
That's pretty dope, actually. Yeah.
That's about it.
Speaking of
I've never done the new ones. I always wanted to. Then
I like the Pokemon Stadium was dope.
Stadium? Oh yeah.
Or the ones in the GameCube where you had to catch like the shadow Pokemon. Those ones were dope too.
I didn't have a
Snap was
GameCube.
on 64 though, right?
Yeah.
And that was the one where you can just go around and like
Just
train
take
tracks.
pictures and yeah. I never really had Snap to be honest.
I
Also
played Snap.
Yeah.
My friends always had it though. I just never had a.
Neither did
Yeah.
one that I really really like that not many people talk about is Pokken Tournament. It's like Tekken but with like Pokemon. So you're actually like
You're the Pokemon
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah.
Now is it turn
That's
based
pretty
or do you
cool.
actually?
No, it's
that's
actually it's like Tekken like
I think I remember
literally,
seeing
like-
you play that game at your house before.
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
That's pretty lit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
You can do like different combos and different types do different things when you're versing.
You got some OGs.
Yeah,
The OGs.
you got Charizard. Suicune's a really cool one to
Dragonite.
use. No Dragonite. They have like a little mix of. There's only about like 30 of them that they have on there, but
They should have done that and make like a Pokemon. What's it? Like Smash Bros.
true. But then that's Smash Bros.
Nah, but like.
But I mean, they have Pokemon on Smash Bros. Though.
Yeah,
No, but
they
I'm
got.
saying,
I mean, they got like
Just Pokemon.
I would say the Pokken tournaments as close as probably like,
Close
if they
to
were, it's fun.
What's this?
It's good.
Jump Force, like a Jump Force almost.
Oh, true.
Just all Pokemon.
That's what it is. That's what Pokken tournament.
There's only 30.
Oh, true. But
Just
there's
don't-
only like 30 on Jump
Just
Force,
don't let it
right?
be
Or
like
is there
that
more?
Nicktoons like
more.
Nicktoons
think
Brawl
so.
game.
Oh,
I think it
true.
was like
So you
There's
fight
like
a SpongeBob.
some DBZ characters, some Naruto characters, some, Luffy.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man was on there.
Yeah, Goku on there too.
Yeah. They had I think they had the most from like DBZ and Naruto though. I feel like, but
Damn.
Did they have Death Note at all?
did they?
I don't think they had
Or
all the anime.
Bleach.
They just had like
Like
the
Ryuk
like
or
the
like-
most
Yeah.
popular animes
You
they
said
had on
Demon,
there.
Demon, you said
Death Note.
no.
Like,
What's the one?
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer.
I don't know if they have.
Thought there was a Demon Slayer.
I haven't played it, so. But Demon Slayer's dope.
Y'all been
Oh,
watching it?
have y'all watched Attack on Titan?
The movie?
Oh, the new one?
The new
newest,
episodes?
No, I haven't gotten to
There's
that.
new episodes?
Yeah, there's like
New
3
season.
right
the
now.
last half of this season is on right now.
I did not know this.
On
Yeah.
Hulu. Get it
Oh
on.
my gosh, yo.
I'm
Dude,
gonna check this out.
I'm not gonna say nothing then, but
I've been
Yeah.
watching it because they restarted Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I haven't found. Well, I mean, I have to pay for like more Crunchyroll.
I got you,
but-
fam. I got you, fam.
Sweet.
Send you-
I've been
send you a
trying
link.
because I saw the movie and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good! This is such a good movie."
They picked up after it. I guess I don't want to spoil it. It's a lot better,
Okay,
and for the new season, then your man
Cool.
gets all of them start
Cool.
to get their skills.
cool.
So it's a lot better. So
Yeah, it's one you should watch, man. It's,
I don't know. I'll get on that eventually. I have like a giant list.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I do.
I literally a never-ending list of people. Oh, you should watch this anime.
Watch
I'm
this
like, yeah, I'll
anime,
get
yeah.
that done once I'm done watching this, and then it's like
Yeah.
someone else is like, yo, you should watch this. On top of that,
as if you're like a One Piece fan, you're still going then, wouldn't you?
Still going.
If
I mean, you
you're
can say
one-
that about,
yeah,
like-
if you're a One Piece fan, God bless your heart.
you can take it. You can pretty much take Naruto too, because Boruto is
Boruto.
still going. So
Yeah, that's true.
I think Boruto, it's like it's it's kind of different, ain't it? So it's like
It
it's
is,
like
it's-
a new anime in a way.
you'd probably be the only one that.
Yeah, it's newer. I mean,
And it's
people
like the next generation.
yeah,
right?
people say it's kind of slow at first, but I'm like, well, it's because they're
It's
little
bec-
kids.
it's-
you
yeah,
So
know?
was regular Naruto,
It's
but
a new-
Naruto was slow at first.
Yeah, but now, like,
What's up?
where it is now, I haven't gotten to that point, but from what I'm seeing, everyone's, like, really enjoying it. Like, they're like, man, this is, like...
That's alright.
I know you were saying something about how the fight scenes are a little more fluid.
Yeah, the animation, is
Yeah.
unprecedented. It's...
I think that's what
Crazy.
all animes now like. Just because it's so popular now, like,
Yeah.
all the animations starting to get way better.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all remember like the old animations for the old Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, like Dragon Ball.
And back in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon
Just
Ball
straight
era.
up.
And nowadays it's just
But even then, I was like, damn, that shit's
Yeah.
dope.
yeah.
Still watching those, but, like,
Oh, yeah,
I
of
watched
course.
all the Cowboy Bebops during, like, Christmas time just again.
Gas.
And it was just... I was still, like, the animation's so, like,
For
nice.
some reason, they will never end.
Yeah.
They're like timeless now.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Well, I feel like no matter what the
fits.
animation is, like as long as it has a dope story, which I feel like most anime has a pretty good story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's been
Just
I think
really
it's
what
been
matters.
Netflix's benefit is
Yeah.
that they've been picking animations that are decent stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though I will say I like the new Ghost in the Shell they did, I was like, they did it like this.
I haven't seen the new one.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's like a new season of it.
So you just tack it onto the list, man. Right. Fucking 10 animes on the list ready to go.
But yeah, like, because it's like a Netflix original, like I like the way they did it, and like in terms of the animation.
One of the Netflix originals I watched was Super Crooks. I don't know if you've seen it. It's about like super villains and stuff. It was actually pretty good. Like I watched the whole thing. I was like, wow, this is
Super Crooks. Is it like it's an anime?
yeah, it's anime style, but it's a Netflix original.
Okay.
But it's basically about like how these people have become villains, and like from the start they weren't always like bad. They try to help and everything, and then it turned like well, no one wants my help, but I can use my powers to like make money. So,
Oh man, it's just a real world then.
yeah,
Honestly, I think the real world.
yeah, I don't know.
All right, we were just in the metaverse for a little bit. Now we're back to real life.
Yeah.
The seamless
Since we
transition.
talking about real life, yo, a real life event that got everybody going crazy. Xbox purchased Activision and Blizzard.
Yeah, that
That's
was-
just.
They're Thanos slapping PlayStation in the face.
yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but
You got. I
don't
think.
know,
I
those are
think.
two pretty gigantic buys. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole world, the whole like
On top
Call
of
of Duty
Bethesda,
and like.
But then I think like Nintendo's like Tony Stark. He's like, I'm Nintendo, and then
it's like Nintendo's just gonna be like a new Pokemon.
yeah, right. I mean, Nintendo's just a
That's their main cash cow, honestly, when it comes to
Usually,
gaming.
man, I just feel like out of all
that and
Mario.
Zelda, and they're just been consistent with Pokemon and Zelda.
yeah.
out of all the major platforms, I feel like they're definitely the most like pop culture.
Oh,
would
Nintendo.
be Nintendo. Yeah.
When I was
they,
in-
they got the most OG fans.
Bro, when I was in
it's been around. It's been around.
when
Yeah.
I was in New York in December, I was just walking around New York. I walked by the Nintendo store. And I was like, oh dang, there's a line out here. Keep walking another block. Oh dang, the line's still going. Another block. What's going on? This is still going. And
that
then
shit
another.
was so
yeah,
dope,
it
dude.
literally is like.
That shit was so.
But the
Nintendo
line was
City.
like
City.
four
They
blocks
got a
long.
cult, they got a cult fan base. That's just how it
Definitely.
But I'd say
is.
the same thing about like since Xbox bought Blizzard, they got a whole cult fan base with Overwatch. I mean, they got e-gaming on that. Like that, I feel like it's kind of been a little bit more stagnant because they haven't released
Blizzard was
Overwatch
Overwatch?
2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dope. And then they got Diablo too. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
because
true. The
Activision,
Diablo.
Activision, they got
Call of
Diablo,
Duty.
they got Call of Duty,
World of Warcraft.
Yeah. So they're definitely gonna have more fans go to Xbox.
Spider-Man, the movie for PlayStation 2. Activision made that.
The whole thing that broke my heart was that they said they got crashed out because of Activision. I'm like, no.
Wow.
I'm like, so we just gonna see all the Crash games go to Xbox? It's like, okay.
So they have Obsidian. They have a lot of games.
That's
be
like all the
clear.
Skyrims, right?
Yeah.
The Elder Scrolls.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have
I do like me
Obsidian.
some Elder Scrolls.
So that's gonna be like
Ninja
Xbox
Theory.
exclusive now.
343 Industries, like Alpha Dog, Burnox, Blizzard, High Noon, Infinity Ward,
Wow.
Raven.
Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
So all of Call of
That's the one that
Yeah.
makes
That's
the
the-
good Call
yeah.
of Duty.
Yeah,
Black
I
Ops.
agree.
The zombies.
Dead ass. I
Infinity
agree.
Ward, Blizzard, High Noon,
Infinity Ward is dope.
Machine
honestly.
Games, World's Edge, like pretty much Bethesda, ID.
All out.
Bethesda's Fallout.
Was it Triarch?
Now this would be scary if they would have bought Rockstar. It would be
Oh,
scary.
that would be.
GTA.
Oh.
Honestly,
yeah.
any game system that would have bought
This is all
Rockstar,
Rockstar.
would just
Well,
it's
like, what's PS5 have exclusive now? Just I mean, God of
God of
War,
War.
which is awesome, and the
Oh, we got-
Spider-Mans. Is there a new Uncharted coming out?
Yeah.
I know there's a movie.
Yeah, there's a
but-
movie coming out.
I think
I'm
they'll
not
make a
gonna lie. I
game
think
after that.
Tom
Dude, they
Holland
have
might
King,
be good.
which
Yeah.
is like the app,
think so,
like all the
definitely.
games on the apps, app games. King,
They bought it all.
wow.
Treyarch.
They bought it all.
It's gonna be tough to compete with.
I mean, I'm not even saying it because I'm a biased Sony fan, but it's just like,
As
yeah,
long-
they got that, but you could honestly with Call of Duty, you can't just make Call of Duty just a one console game.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like, especially since they just introduced cross-platform.
All I will say though is that Sony will be paying a lot of money to have the rights to put that out though for them.
It'll be worth it because everybody plays Call of Duty.
People will buy it, and they're in-game purchases. That's what all
I was
that,
playing it this morning.
all the modern, all the, yeah.
Honestly.
I got
I
the
think
picture to
what might
prove it.
happen
What am
is
I?
that for Xbox we'll have more some exclusive content for Call of Duty. That's only for Xbox. I
True.
think that'll probably
Because that's happened before
I feel
with
like I guess all the
PlayStation.
special, like all the like perks of the game, having the game on Xbox will be really dope, and then that would be pretty much like the main game on the other console.
Plus, what I think they're probably doing is maybe forcing Sony to just go with like a partnership with cross-platform.
Because Sony was always the one that was like, no cross-platform.
Yeah.
But
like Nintendo didn't never care. There's like we're not even on that.
I felt like it took Fortnite and Rocket League to be like, nah, you guys you're missing out on the.
Need the cross-platform.
Say Rocket League is huge, like on PC too. Like my brother plays it on PC.
And now I know Destiny is cross, which is huge as well.
I've been playing it now just because, and then they made it, and then you link accounts because I've played it on Xbox.
Yeah, so you can use your same.
You like let me get that stuff, and it's like.
That's dope.
I'm happy to play now. I'm back on.
I say the new Xbox app. We'd be playing Xbox in the studio, man.
Yeah, you can just because we got the new Xboxes, you can just remote play on your phone,
man,
bring your controller, stream it on your phone.
On the phone, man.
I'm sorry. I'm not understanding. Wait. What?
So you can literally like.
It's kind of like what they did with PlayStation Vista, or what they were trying to do with PlayStation Vista.
It's like my Xbox is at home. But I'm here at the studio, but I want to play some Xbox. I can just go on the Xbox app, click remote play, have my controller, and then it streams my Xbox to my phone. So then I'm playing, but it still is like I'm playing on my Xbox at home.
You can play literally fucking any game.
Yeah. I was playing Assassin's Creed in the studio the other day. And then...
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, man.
Does this work with the PC version? I would assume so.
I mean,
probably with PC it works as well because I know there's like a Steam remote play.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah, I played.
You got that?
I mean, we had to play. I'm pretty sure you can. I mean,
This is
I'm not sure. I never really
our local PlayStation advocate.
I never really been that
into
it just to do it like remote play. But I know when they came out with PlayStation Vista, that's when they were doing the whole remote play and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I will say one of the coolest portable systems originally was the PSP. That's
Oh my god.
PSP was dope.
Man, no matter what you were a fan of, or you're a Sony fan or a Microsoft fan, you had a PSP. You can't even.
I know because I had an Xbox 360 and a PSP at the same time.
I had GameCube, PS2, and then PSP, DS. But this, like we were talking about Call of Duty, I did pretty well earlier this morning. I went 31-7.
Damn.
First game back.
I don't want to talk about Call of Duty. I'm in a bit of a fight for
fighting for your life in Call of Duty.
I should talk to Microsoft. Call Microsoft now. I'm like, look.
Now you got to play with Microsoft.
We can get Bill Gates on the phone, right?
You tell Activision.
I want to go straight to the source.
You know what I'm saying? But nah. So apparently, I can't like on my Vanguard game. I
haven't played that one
copy.
yet.
So I can't.
Did you buy like the newer version one of it? Oh, okay, so
I'm having issues where I can't play multiplayer at all. Like it crashes my whole system. Yeah.
Too much.
But no, just multiplayer. Like I could play the same one map every time, and then it crashes. And so like I've shut because I'm on PC, I can troubleshoot everything.
Yeah.
And like eliminate all the shit. So to the point where NVIDIA, that my graphics card people are just going, yeah, fam, contact Activision. That's on them.
Yeah.
And then just start contacting them. They're like, we ain't gonna help you no more. But like zombies, I can play for 20 rounds. Campaign, I can play the whole game. As soon as I play with him, I try to play with anybody.
That sucks.
Hey, so how it?
It's kind of the most fun part of the game.
That's like the part of the game.
Especially this is crossplay. Like, come on, man. Like,
right?
I'd be the most angriest one, and everyone else who's got consoles like, where's Gabe?
Gabe sitting there like, God damn, son of a fucking bitch.
Fucking Master Race.
What's going on?
You got a broke ass PC.
Gabe, we can't hear you, man. You alright?
We really roasted this man.
My man's on Windows 10.
It was not even my fault. Nothing I can do about it.
It's like PC problems.
PC problems. Why don't you go ahead and get a console? What does it matter?
Gabe walks away. He's like, that's why I stick to cooking because no matter what, like that shit gonna work out for me because I know what I'm doing on that. I control 100%.
Absolute rage.
This man had game ready while he was playing the game.
Yeah, right.
It was rage quitting before I could rage quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just raging.
It rage quit for you.
Premature rage quit.
Oh, you silly ass!
That's premature rage quit affected you.
Yeah. Premature rage quit. Is there a medicine for that?
No, it was bad. It was so bad. Dude, we were in the same room, so we were trying to stream. Yeah. He's 4 games ahead of me.
Like, bro, where are you at?
Hey, you ready to play? Yeah, I'm hopping in right now.
All right, we'll have to wait a little bit.
Damn it, man.
Son of a bitch.
And then we got a whole squad. So we're like, yo, where's Gabe? Is he on his way?
He's like, and every time I just go back, Gabe's back. He's like, oh, hey, Gabe.
And then he
it's like, did Gabe just leave again? It's like, yeah.
Start another issue. And I be in the lobby fine, right? It's like, are you ready? Like, yeah, I'm ready. Guns are set. Skin set. I got my operator. Let's do this, son. Run it.
Nothing.
Game starts loading. Everyone's loaded in. And I'm looking my ass still in the loading screen.
We're winning, Gabe. Oh, must be nice.
I'm still in the loading screen.
He's like, Gabe, where are you? He's like,
Don't worry, Gabe. Don't worry, man. We got to win, so it counts for you too, even though you didn't play at all.
Oh man, I'm so angry. So I went to the new Halo and Destiny to play.
Destiny is just
Destiny's. Oh my god, yeah.
Wow.
love it. Love it.
You got Destiny?
I was an animal last night.
You
Yeah.
get Destiny go around?
Dog can.
I think you could do fire teams of 4 or 3.
6.
You can do fire teams of 6. Yeah, cross
I never
platform
really been
too.
a fan of Destiny, so it's like,
You never
is it
been?
gonna be a thing? Like, is it gonna be awkward? Like me just jumping in now? Like,
Hell no,
Nah,
son.
they got it like set up. I was
Don't
saying-
worry, I'll stand next to you.
Yeah.
You cool, man. I got
Yeah,
you,
bro.
dog.
Join the #1 dads.
Number one dad's clan.
I wanna join one of them with
You can
that.
make your own banner and everything, so I made it the family tree.
Number one dads. Where does the
That's
family
lit.
tree start?
But it'd be fun playing with because
Gotta
you
find
could do.
Oh, it's so much
You
fun
could be
with
like
friends.
Hawkeye. I don't know if you ever like the idea of being Hawkeye, but
Who wants
there's
to be
a time where you can run and slide like
You could be
Call of
Thor.
Duty, but because you get the bow,
If yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's lit.
the bow. I haven't gotten into the bow, but I know the
Yeah.
bow's dope.
get the
I'm
Trinity
over it.
Ghoul.
Yeah,
The Trinity Ghoul. If you can get an exotic bow, get the Trinity
I haven't.
Ghoul.
I have it. Yeah, I just haven't used it yet.
Then what you do is get the catalyst.
It's just so hard because I got Galahorn. Galahorn just be.
Yeah, that thing's beast.
Hear me out. You get the catalyst, and once you max it all out, it'll do area damage, bro. Ridiculous. And then
Yeah.
as soon as you do area damage,
One shot kill though with a bow too, right? Yeah.
it recharges the lightning bolt, so you can fire that bitch again and do another. So as long as you kill him, it recharges the lightning bolt. You do area damage nonstop, bro. Nonstop.
It's our banner right there, #1
Okay.
dads. And it's about us. Our dads can beat your dads. And you don't have to be a real dad to be a #1
It
dad.
just sounds like something that'd be on like a kid's car. Like the dad will buy a car for his kid, and then put it on their car instead of like our kid's smarter than yours and can beat your kid up. Like our dads are better than your dads, bitch.
Come see me.
My dad
bro, it'd
can
be
beat
so
your
weird every
dad.
time I driving around, I see someone someone had the stickers on their car and be like, oh, my child made the honor roll. It's like, I don't.
Well, my kid can beat your kid up.
Yeah.
That's literally what that. I've seen that shit before too. It's ridiculous.
Have him spell knackers.
Sure. Yeah, oh my god. Can you use it in a sentence?
That's
But
hilarious.
I have a oh damn this yo. B.A.J.O.W,
You're welcome.
son.
B.A.J.O.W
B.A.J.O.W.
Friday.
It's just flowing like a waterfall.
I
right
gotta
now.
try it next Friday, man.
Next Friday, you know what it's
Next
about.
Friday.
You got to. Would it be all right? Cause I was looking up cleansing myself, and then it says when you go back into it, you can't just.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna go
You can't
back.
just
into
go
it.
right back in.
I'm not just gonna.
That's why I
I'm not
never
gonna go to.
cleansed.
I'm not gonna go to a buffet and shit.
You're gonna have like a
the
full
next day. I'm
B.A.J.O.W.
gonna have like a.
Nah,
Like next week's gonna be like my recovery week. I'm gonna start slow. I'm gonna start with soup and
Okay.
just very light stuff, and then work my way up.
it's a slippery
So
slope.
that by Friday you should be okay
Yeah,
with
I
B.A.J.O.W.
It is all the
Slippery
Okay.
slope.
I'm just curious because I'm pretty much watching you because then I'm gonna do it, and if you die,
It's like
You gonna set the
that's like
example.
when just
God
any
rest
bad
ye
is-
merry gentlemen.
That's like when just any trend is just like,
You're right.
let's see who dies with this trend before I do it.
How do you think we figured out how to eat berries?
Well, I'm gonna sit back from the mountain and observe a little bit.
note to self, I'll just do 3 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks kills you.
It's like what we used to do. It's like, what berries are good? Hey, yo, you should go eat
Honestly,
those fucking berries.
Whoever
over
it
there.
was, the
Okay.
first person to eat stuff that's poisonous for you, thank you.
Yeah,
Because you're
right.
saving everybody a lot of trouble.
It's just like, it's just like in the Middle Ages where you had that food tester.
Yeah.
Like just like.
All right,
make sure
man, you
food
eat
ain't
this
poison.
first.
It's like,
Yeah.
When do you think allergy medicine even came about?
When?
Yeah, think about that. We just have allergy medicine.
Yeah.
You said algae?
Allergies.
allergies.
Oh, allergy. I got you.
Allergy.
I don't know, man. I mean,
It's like who? Like,
Probably back in,
like who
like-
came up with the idea of?
Man, I'm sick and tired of sneezing.
You know what I'm saying?
Figure this shit out.
People had this issues before.
It's like I
Yeah.
can't eat what I want without my throat
Darn.
closing.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna vet Allegra.
you know what's funny is back in the old days, the only reason most humans are still alive is because they drank beer instead of water, but they didn't know that boiling it killed all the bacteria, so they just drank beer and got drunk all the time. But
their
that
body is
kept
like-
us going because the water was bad. If you drank water, it killed you. It had bacteria in there.
I'll cheers to that.
Yeah,
cheers to that.
Thanks, Carlo Rossi, for inventing
Yeah.
the B.A.J.O.W.
Would that work nowadays? It shouldn't have happened. Never mind. I don't say if you
I mean, look at COVID. They said, well, what helps prevent COVID now?
It's weed.
Yeah, so history repeats itself.
I don't know.
History
I
repeats
mean,
itself.
I ain't saying nothing, but I don't think I got a problem. No.
Math's on that.
Yeah.
You got a point.
I don't think we have a problem.
Yeah.
Just go tell your doctor you're a sick boy, and they'll help you out.
With all this drinking y'all been doing on this episode,
B.A.J.O.W.
let's get into this one topic I want to get into.
For sure.
So there is this trend on TikTok now where everybody's talking about the fattest shit they ever done. So let's go around this table.
Talk about do you say the fattest?
Yeah, and let's just talk and let's answer this
I'm
question.
fat, so
What's the
it's a
fattest
big,
thing y'all ever done?
It's a big. There's a big list. It's really hard to narrow down.
Describe what's the parameter?
You mean like fattest, like
like food wise, like saying like just
Did you make did you
like
make
as far as like
something?
eating,
Talking about like what you eat, quantity, like
or
all that.
going to
takes in.
get something to eat? Like that's pretty fat. You went that far to get something to eat? Yeah, that's fat as fuck.
You gotta go travel.
You know what
though,
I mean?
bro?
Like, what's the? That's
it's like you must really like what
Yeah.
you must really like that restaurant. You went all the way there.
Damn.
I went to China for Chinese food.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I flew all the way to Mexico for some tacos.
Like,
that's fat.
Now
as
that's
fuck.
now that's just wild. Like that,
Is that what you're saying?
or just like say like
That is an ultimate form. I feel like if I was rich, though, I'd definitely do that. I'd be like, bro, if I'm gonna get some good ass tacos, I'm just gonna fly my
I'm gonna
jet
go to
over to
Mexico.
fucking
Just go.
Mexico and get some food, man.
Well, then since you
Then
brought it
fly
up-
back same night.
Since you brought it up, what was yours?
Yeah.
then?
I think a lot of my fat moments has always been like when I'm high.
I don't know.
Like I remember me and my homies, like it was after we were done smoking. Like we went to Krispy Kreme's, we got a dozen, and we just over here killing these donuts just in the car and just like
Done before you even get back.
yeah. It was like not even 5 minutes in, and the box is almost empty. We're just like we looked at each other like, bro,
What happened to our donuts?
we just some savages, bro. Like,
Like that Ozzy video. What happened to your beer? You're the beer
beer
thief.
first.
Yeah.
You drank the beer.
And he's just.
No, I didn't. Yeah, wait.
But like, I think my fattest
got me
moment was like
thinking.
when I was like a little kid, and like my parent, like I think my dad bought like 2 boxes of pizza or whatever, and like after everyone's done eating pizza, I went back, ate 2 more slices, then went back again, ate 2 more slices, and like then my mom was gonna drive me out to like, cause I was in Taekwondo, so she was gonna drive me out to
Nice.
Taekwondo practice. So I'm just like, Mama, my stomach hurt. And it's like, what did you eat? I was like, well, I had 2 slices of pizza, then another 2. Then another 2, and then she's just
I had
like,
a lot of
"That's
cheese.
almost a whole pizza. What's wrong with you?"
You pretty much had a block of cheese and some
Yeah.
bread.
about a yard of pizza.
Yeah, had a good.
Got to
amount
measure
of
it in length. Not
Yeah, but
like,
nowadays, if you like anybody eating a whole pizza, that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's because of the fact that like a large pizza nowadays is nothing.
All
we
right.
just
It's-
build different.
All I gotta say is, Little Caesars, what are you putting in your pizza, bro? Cause I can go get a half of a meal at McDonald's for $5, but I can get a fucking full pizza for $5, and I know,
I'm gonna be full.
yeah,
Like, you
it's
know, it's gonna be satisfied.
I ain't gonna eat the whole pizza.
Yeah.
It's not that bad pizza.
But, like,
either.
Is it? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you're on a budget, then that's pretty damn good.
Honestly.
You know, like.
Well, now it's $5.55.
But they did put more pepperoni on there. So.
Checks and balances.
They even say like it's been 20. The price has always been the same for 20 years. Now it's up 55 cents. Like, come on.
It's like the dollar store that they raised their prices to
Yeah,
$1.25
it's
now.
$1.25.
And
Oh.
people are like, "Oh, I ain't never gonna buy underwear from the dollar store no more." It's like,
Oh my god.
Blasphemy! $1.55 plus tax.
Oh man.
I think my fattest moment is I drove to Canada for some dim sum.
Where from though?
Florida?
What is,
Florida?
This from New York?
I was like, dude, that's crazy.
From New York to Canada.
That ain't bad
Just
though. I
for-
me's upstate or like.
No, New York City.
Did you like get in a barrel and go over the Niagara Falls?
a little bit.
And...
How long was that?
8 hours.
That's a little bit to get.
So 8
Bro,
hours.
8
for
hours
what?
is like getting out of Florida.
Honestly, that is.
Yeah, 8 hours. It was 8 hours at 2 a.m. We left, and it was me and my mom.
So you got the
So you got there in
the
the
morning
just-
special.
Yeah.
For dim sum. Nice.
Just
It ain't bad though. I mean, you can spend
it's not.
you get dim sum, spend the day in Canada, you know, drive back.
Yeah.
It's not what? No,
That's
we
like
didn't
the
drive back. We spent the
Stayed there?
weekend.
After you eat that meal, you can't just drive.
Yeah, you can't drive. It was ridiculous. I wasn't driving at the time.
Oh, dang.
It was like I just told him it was just fattest moments, and it was
This is
like my
your-
dad had left to go to a trip to Barbados, and it was just me and my mom. She was like, "So what we want to do? We free from your dad."
We can go to
Technically-
Canada.
Yeah,
Let's
you
get out of
right.
this country.
Hey,
Do
man.
whatever you want now. I was like,
Look,
Yeah.
shit, you're
Let's
right.
stamp this passport for
Look,
some
Yeah,
food.
right.
I'm gonna say this, but isn't that your mom's fattest moment, not your fattest moment?
Well, no,
since
she was
drove?
working. We were at her. She was working
Okay,
nights.
well, never mind
So
then.
she was in her office working, and I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Finish some stuff." So what do you want to do now? That your dad left. We got a whole weekend to ourselves.
Dim sum.
Let's go to Canada and get some dumplings. She was like, "What? Really?"
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would
So
leave right now.
instead of just going to the Jamaican restaurant, you went all the way to Canada for some dumplings?
Yeah.
But they were probably fire though. I
Went
bet.
through.
They're
Yo,
probably-
but
they was
Canadian
gas,
Jamaican
son.
food though is
No, this is Chinese dumplings. It's dim sum.
Oh, dim sum.
dim
Yeah.
sum.
And we went to border control, and it was an issue there too because it was like business.
What's
or
in
pleasure.
What's in the dim sum, son?
It's always like
Business or pleasure? I was like,
like,
pleasure?
Like Canada's like border is always so strict. Like
Yeah.
True.
yeah.
They were asking all types of questions. So why are you here though?
Dim sum.
Dumplings. What?
Like really, you just came here for some dumplings?
Yeah.
What's in the dumpling?
Bro, you're right next to Chinatown. Go to fucking Canada to get dumplings. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That is definitely his fattest thing.
Hey, guess what? Guess what though? The fatness was right here. Now it's like right here, bro. That elevated it all.
It's like you're next. It's like
Chinatown.
you're next to Chinatown. You went to another country.
Oh, I was in the city. Oh, like
already had
fucking
that
30 minutes
Chinatown.
away from Chinatown. I'm gonna drive 8 hours to get some Chinese food. Let's go.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You asked for the fattest things, dog.
Hey, nah,
and on the way there,
No, just that the
We had
scale
no
is just a
food.
lot grander than I thought.
we had no food, right? Because we were unprepared. We just left. We just grabbed like some clothes, just hopped in the car with passports, just jetted, right? So we had no food or nothing. And on the way there, we found a White Castle. Like a Harold and Kumar moment. My mom and I
Yeah.
were like lewd potheads. We were so hungry. McDonald's was closed on the road. Krispy Kreme's,
You
Waffle
ate all your
House.
Oh no, that was you.
like all of them were closed. And then over the hill there was a glow, and we're like, "What is that?" And it was like White Castle in the distance. Oh my god! Fucking White
literally
Castle,
glowing.
bro. Yeah, it was pitch black night. It was like in the middle of the woods. I have no idea where we were too. It was upstate New York, and it was just in the woods. It was like a glow of a White Castle,
Sounds about right.
and they were open too, like 3 a.m.
Dang.
Mom, they're open.
And those people were like, God
you didn't even know.
It's
until walked in.
like it's 3 in the morning, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
They're like, why are y'all so? Come on, what are you?
You're walking in, they're like, no, sir, we just sit on the fires. I'm like, turn it back on.
Yeah.
Like someone just came in. Turn them on.
I gotta make my fattest moment story.
Yeah. So that was my fattest moment.
Let's think, man. I've had a lot of those, not gonna lie, over the years. I feel like it was really just any college drunk moment was my fattest moment, just because I would eat an astronomical amount of food that we put on the grill, man. Like, if you were in charge of the grill and you were, like, cooking hot dogs and hamburgers, you take some samples, you know, but you continuously take samples throughout, like, 4 to 5 hours, so... Yeah,
Just
just
eat.
be like,
I mean, you gotta test your
nonstop
food, man. You gotta make sure that's
grilled
good.
meats, chicken, hot dogs, hamburgers.
I mean, if you're the grill,
steaks.
honestly, if you're the grill master, you deserve to at least. Get a
You
sample.
gotta
Like,
go.
Yeah.
You gotta at least you gotta try your product out.
I mean, and I don't think when I was ever on the grill, I don't think there was ever not a form of liquor involved. So
B.A.J.O.W?
it could have been.
this,
I mean,
this
I
before
wouldn't-
B.A.J.O.W?
I'm actually kind of
Before,
surprised
yeah,
that B.A.J.O.W
right.
wasn't a thing earlier because it was pretty cheap and.
It's like
it worked
$12,
pretty good.
$13 for.
But
I mean, in
Big
college, like
General
everything's
I think it was
about
more like-
about the liquor in college.
yeah,
Everything's
I
about
think
the
it was
liquor.
like cheap.
Now that we're older,
It was
you
like
know.
cheap liquor, man. It was like.
We was Burnett's vodka.
Bro,
Burnett's
I had
vodka.
dog.
Popov's vodka, man.
Pop-Off.
Oh,
Gross.
cock off.
Be like, I'm about to pop off, and then.
I remember one of my
That
roommates
and like
actually
Russian
did.
Standard and
Yeah.
like.
I was about to talk about that. One of my roommates actually did like brought a bottle like the Russian Standard like vodka, and I'm just like.
You got
Like
PTSD.
he just turned
Gross.
21 too, so it's like
True.
okay, he don't really know about good liquor.
He's like, I got that good.
Like
and
he
then-
brought this thing. It's a big ass bottle of it. I'm like, how much that shit cost? It must have. He's like, oh, it's only
$11.
it's like $15. It's like,
You're all gonna die.
nah. Like,
$15.
no way.
I don't know,
There's no
I
damn.
drank a lot of beer, but I feel like liquor definitely does it better
Well,
because it's a little more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
I'd say probably my fattest story. The only time, I mean, I think of a couple, but just I've been on a couple cruises, and just being on a cruise,
Dog,
the
cruise-
whole trip,
cruise
the
alone.
whole trip is your fattest moment. Bro. The whole trip. As soon as you go on, they're like,
that
free
is so
samples, okay, and it's like, oh, now there's lunch in the lobby over there. All right,
Yeah, lunch
and
just
then-
started. You know.
Oh, now there's a buffet upstairs. Whoa, I
It's
can't
like
miss
right
the
by
buffet.
right by the pool. They
Yeah,
serve the
right?
sandwiches, all this. I'm like, oh my
If
God.
everyone's and then every time you pass the ice cream dispensary, I'm like, I gotta
Dude,
get an ice
that's
cream.
free. Yeah.
You know how
and it's all free too.
I'm
24-hour
honestly-
pizza kitchen.
Dog.
Like,
I may retract my statement.
Mine too.
Not
Me
gonna
too.
lie.
I got a
cruise ship, the whole
Cruise
trip.
Not gonna lie.
Devastating.
Cruise ship pimping. There's a lot of food.
And
Yo,
then,
that
like-
reminds me of the
Shit
meme you
pimping.
just posted where it's like the tiger coming out the thing.
yes buffet.
Like,
That buffet was delicious.
the tiger's
I
like
gotta-
20
Still
pounds.
picking your teeth.
I got a hilarious story, man. I've only been on a cruise ship twice. One of the times with my whole family, and my uncle didn't eat anything all day until dinner, so he could order 2 steaks at dinner. And then he was like, "All right, go to sleep right after dinner, and then I'm gonna come knock on your door and wake you up at like 3 a.m." And I'm like, "For what?" He's like, "It's a surprise." I'm like, "All right, bet." So like, I literally went to bed, trusted my uncle on this. Went to sleep. 3 a.m. wakes me up. No shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Throw on some shit. Mexican buffet at 3 a.m. in the
man.
morning. That shit was hitting.
Yo,
Bro, I had never woken up
Yes.
early like that to eat, or late, whatever you call it. I've
Oh,
never been
man.
up that late to eat like
Cruise
that.
ships be
Right.
the best.
And then I found out my
Oh,
uncle
God.
brought 2 pounds of weed on board.
Oh!
Later in life, he's like, by the way, I snuck on like
Is this
pound
that?
and a half, 2 pounds of weed.
Is this that uncle that's not allowed in?
Yeah, he's the family.
Not cheapish.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Where's he
you
not
know,
allowed back to?
No, he's allowed back to places, but he just got in trouble in China. Let's put it at
All right, we're gonna start wrapping this up.
that.
So
Yeah, let's start. Yeah, let's wrap this whole thing up.
For sure,
You know.
for sure. I mean, we got pretty through the B.A.J.O.W.
I'm about to say, I'm excited to see the
episode
time
amount
lapse
of
of this
time.
episode. You know,
Oh,
it's
the
just
B.A.J.O.W
going like a
going
little.
Why, you want some?
Yeah, pour me up. So why not? While we're
Why-
here,
why
I'm
not?
pretty light. Looks
My-
like
my
looks like
cruise,
Gabe Jenkins an activist right now.
All we got to do later is go play golf and
Top
mix
golf?
the we
we
got a
going
birthday
at-
party
going
to
at
go
9.
to.
But,
Shout out, happy birthday, Jess Kuchar.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, Jess.
was it I was at a cruise. I was on a cruise and then like you know the dining room,
Yeah.
the fancy dining room
Oh
area?
yeah.
Where they can just,
Yeah.
you just order
Is that-
order nonstop.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's why my uncle ordered 2 steaks.
Yeah.
My man, he had like 2 like. Can I get a new?
It's like the same
steak? Can I get a
server every
filet?
day, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all fancy serving, right?
Shout out to my friend Emil.
So it was like,
Mine was
I
Felipe.
forgot this lady's name. I feel so bad. I should remember this lady's name,
Oh.
but like we're like 4 days in, so I've gained weight. Right?
Man, they're moving a little bit slower
Like,
over
I'm
there.
gained, right? I'm moving in. She's like, "Can you scoot in the chair? Yeah, scoot in the chair." So she's passing by me, right? As I'm scooting in the chair, I land back the leg chair on her foot, right?
And she's ooh.
Oh yeah, I'm talking.
She was like, damn, you did this before. I didn't feel
I was
it.
like,
Now
"Oh,
I feel it.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Right? So she still finished. Just hobbled.
She's like, let me get you
Oh,
your
man.
steak, sir.
Finished the thing, and I felt so. I was like, yo, I broke that woman's foot, bro. I broke that woman's foot.
I mean, there's like
No,
there's,
what the
there's
funniest
like
thing-
hundreds of bones in human foot. So
Damn, I shattered
Right?
them all. I
The,
know-
the
I-
funniest, the funniest thing is, bro, she probably had to be on that cruise again for like 3
I
months.
know. I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
so bad. I felt so
She's like
bad.
trying to balance the boats, like going backwards, like
Dude,
ah,
I think
ah,
I
ah, like the
think I
way.
gave her, like I myself gave her like a $400.
You gave her some bonions.
Yeah, I gave her like I was just like, yo, here's $400. Get your foot fixed.
oh my god.
My
Have a
apologies. Is there a
blessed day.
surgeon on board? Because you need one, probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure that needs attention.
Sorry, this is just my fattest moment. I can't.
Yeah. Oh man, it was.
Get
Bro,
yourself a podiatrist when you hit land. Thank
But
you.
yeah.
Bro, I remember like when I went on a cruise, like it was at midnight. They had this like movie thing on like the
Are they playing Jaws?
Nah, that would be funny if it was.
They play Jaws on my cruise.
Nah, or they play Titanic.
Or Titanic, bro.
Bro, if you played the Titanic on a cruise ship, you're just cruel.
Asking for it.
You're just cruel. Like
That is pretty brutal. Not gonna lie. Anyone that has any form of anxiety is gonna be like, oh god.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you're on the Atlantic cruise and you're just going through.
Transatlantic.
Here's our iceberg on the left. The Titanic's playing like.
I'm like, hey yo, turn this off. Come on. But now they was playing Planet of the Apes,
nice.
like the newest one at the time. I think it was
That's
Dawn
a different
I
form
think it
of
was-
anxiety.
Yeah, I think it was Dawn of Planet of the Apes, and then next thing you know,
Being trapped on a cruise ship.
I'm still seeing the guy at the pizza station still making pizzas. I'm just like, you've been doing this all day, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like,
That's all they do, bro.
Well, people
let me
think.
get a margarita.
I would imagine
pizza.
people think like, oh, life's gonna be great on a cruise ship and like it's gonna be
Yeah,
doping
no.
on seas. It's like actually you work 24/7.
I'll say the only people that have it pretty well off on the cruise ship is like
The
peop-
entertainers.
Yeah.
like the music
Yeah.
people,
Yeah, the
Entertainment,
people
like
who are there,
DJs
yeah.
or
And
I would love.
or the comedians that have a cruise.
Yeah.
Comedians and all that stuff.
officers.
I was on I think it was Carnival Cruise or something, but it was while like George Lopez was doing like a Carnival cruise like
Stand-up?
yeah, like he was just going through the Carnival
Bro, that would
cruises
be
doing
dope.
stand up like throughout the cruises. I mean, it probably isn't that hard to get a gig on a cruise, especially like
I mean,
today,
they be having a
you
lot of
know?
upcoming comedians do it.
I think
Like,
it's because
to
of
be
the
honest.
contract base, so you just do it. For
It is. It's like
Yeah.
for this amount of time, we'll pay
You're
you this
paying
much.
me this
and
amount of money per week, and then
these,
here we
you
go.
get your
Board,
you
all
get
that
your
kind
like
Yeah.
day at port every like 2 weeks or something that you can go out and
All
have
right.
fun. But yeah,
Pretty fire.
So
Yeah,
let's go ahead and wrap this up.
give us y'all social medias.
Where they find you at?
you can find us everywhere. Joint Empire Troop. We make dope ass music. We DJ. We mix music, master music, compose music.
Trying to go
Anything.
do that right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're about to go next door and work on our album. And if you ever need a
on
project
their shit.
done, audio wise, we're your guys.
And check them out on Saturday in Cape.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
buddy.
Every
Rusty's
Saturday,
Saturday nights.
yeah, Rusty's Cape Coral. We got that consistent gig there. You hear us spinning. We're playing local music. So if any artists that y'all know want to get in on the mix, send us some music. We'll be more than happy to play y'all's music. It's a fun vibe.
And we are TV Nerds. Follow us on our link tree.
Yup.
You'll have all the links to all our social medias, all our content. Plain and simple. That's Gabe's Stomach. This is the Esoteric Child. And this has been Nerdz Talk.
Thank you guys.